Pochettino confirmed that Chelsea Kepa goalkeeper was ready to move. Mauricio Pochettino has confirmed that Kepa Arrizabalaga will leave Chelsea. The goalkeeper is expected to return to his home country Spain to join Real Madrid on loan. As a result, he was not played for a match against Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Robert Sanchez became a representative of Kepa after his recent move from Brighton. He immediately got his debut, Pochettino said. With that, Kepa is something that happens very quickly. He has permission to explore different situations, and we will see what happened to it for the next 24 to 48 hours. Chelsea approved an amazing 8-year contract with an agreement of £115 million. Chelsea has been linked to the move of midfielder Brighton and Hove Albion Moises Caicedo, Liverpool's target. In recent weeks, Chelsea are now getting closer to catching him. Fabrizio Romano claimed that the Blues had approved a long-term contract with the 21-year-old player, and a report from Daily Telegraph added that Chelsea almost agreed to cost £115 million with Brighton. Chelsea have searched to sign a 21-year-old player for weeks now, and the player has agreed to personal requirements with the club. Caicedo will sign an 8-year contract with Chelsea, and he must be an ideal long-term substitute for N'Golo Kante. The 21-year-old player will surely increase Chelsea, and he will be the main asset for them in the coming season, Fabrizio Romano claimed. It can be understood that the agreement between Moises Caicedo and Chelsea is for contracts that apply until June 2031, but the contract will also include options up to 2032. Mauricio Pochettino will try to collect a formidable squad that is able to challenge the main trophy, and the 21-year-old will definitely help them develop. Chelsea legend was seen at Stamford Bridge sitting in the stands when Chelsea faced Liverpool. Hazard is now a free agent, and with speculation about his future, he was found by a fan at Stamford Bridge ahead of the first match of the Premier League season against Liverpool. Twitter user Philip Woltorf posted an image with Hazard with the title, #EdenHazard was seen at Stamford Bridge before the match against Liverpool. This is the reaction of fans to Hazard's appearance at Stamford Bridge. On Sunday, someone said, "Perfect their careers perfectly. Cooking wrong on the field while watching from the stands," while the others commented, "The best Premier League players in the last decade have arrived." The third wrote, "He and Juan Mata are both free agents. It's time to return." The fourth added, "Eden Hazard, always appearing against Liverpool." What did Roberto De Zerbi say about Caicedo's complicated transfer to Chelsea? Roberto De Zerbi recently gave his view of the ongoing transfer saga. In a press conference, he subtly handled the situation by stating, "It is very important for players to focus only on the current club. We are unable to have players who are not fully committed to the team." Although De Zerbi did not explicitly mention the name of Caicedo or Chelsea, his comments were interpreted as hidden satire on both parties involved in protracted transfer negotiations. Comment: De Zerbi explains the manager's perspective during the transfer saga. His emphasis on the players' commitment to the team reflects the challenges faced by managers when their players become the subject of transfer speculation. Such a situation can interfere with team dynamics and affect the morale of players. De Zerbi's attitude underlines the importance of maintaining a cohesive squad, regardless of the ongoing transfer rumors. On the other hand, players like Moises Caicedo are in a difficult position during the transfer saga. The allure of playing for a bigger club or in a more prestigious league can be tempting. However, uncertainty about negotiations and possible steps that fail can be tiring mentally. Chelsea's new clothes sponsors seem to have leaked in video features on Sky Sports. The Chelsea Noni High-Kick uniform displays the Infinite Athlete logo. The Chelsea star wore a t-shirt without a sponsor for today's match against Liverpool, but they were recently associated with an agreement of £40 million with the American brand Infinite Athlete. In a clip with Sky Sports, fans saw Noni High-Kick wearing a Chelsea shirt with the Infinite Athlete logo displayed on his chest. Other players wore plain shirts without sponsors for the Sky Sports reporter feature Patrick Davison. Chelsea have not officially announced their new shirt sponsors. The match last night against Liverpool was played with their innocent shirt. Jamie Carragher commented on Liverpool's chaos transfer after the pursuit of Moises Caicedo. Chelsea and Liverpool will face the signing of Brighton. Moises Caicedo stars with the legend of the Reds. Jamie Carragher giving his view of the fight for the midfielder. Jamie Carragher has considered the chaos about Liverpool Moises Caicedo's target when Chelsea won the battle for him. Carragher has given his view of the situation and states that the Reds' steps for Caicedo are contrary to their previous fast and efficient work in the transfer market. Speaking to Sky Sports, Liverpool's icon said, "Liverpool, I think for a long time has the best structure in completing the transfer and completing it. Even in this window and back to January, Cody Gakpo has just been announced. There is no real build-up. Szoboszlai, there was a conversation the day before that he would enter, and it was done the next day. And you know Liverpool, in my opinion, they have completed an agreement with the club. They have not really completed an agreement with the player, and that is not true." Chelsea, Brighton approved an agreement record of £115 million. Moises Caicedo. Chelsea and Brighton have approved the English League transfer record fee of £115 million for midfielder Moises Caicedo, source told ESPN. The 21-year-old player is expected to undergo a medical examination on Monday and sign an 8-year contract in a transfer that will exceed the previous highest number of £105.8 million paid by the Blues to Benfica for Enzo Fernandez in January. The source of information suggested that Chelsea would pay £100 million initially in a guaranteed payment with an additional £15 million. About half of the add-on is described as easily achieved with half of the other more difficult to trigger. The source has confirmed to ESPN that the 21-year-old player explained that he wanted to move to Stamford Bridge even after Liverpool agreed to the requirements with Brighton, and Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino promised more players to come after the Chelsea Premier League against Liverpool only ended in draw 1-1. Pochettino said, "What is certain is that we will increase the squad. This is about finding the right profile, the right player to create a combination that might make us more solid." Caicedo has been the number one target of Pochettino throughout the summer, and the Argentine coach told ESPN in an exclusive interview last month that Chelsea really needed strengthening midfield. The list of hopes of Pochettino was revealed after the Moises Caicedo agreement. Mauricio Pochettino's first Chelsea match was finished and cleaned when the Blues played with Liverpool. Although it is still too early to make massive observations in one match, there seems to be a play plan for Chelsea to play interesting football this season. The club is expected to announce the signing of Moises Caicedo in time, with Fabrizio Romano already giving it this as him. The offer received by Chelsea of £115 million for Caicedo, combined with the £55 million offer reported to Lavia, made a lot of money. Chelsea have sold several players this summer, although some Premier League fans are not worried about FFP violations. The hope is that Chelsea have not finished adding, and now the list of desires for transfer of Mauricio Pochettino has been revealed. The Guardian reported that after Moises Caicedo was completed and announced, Romeo Lavia would be completed next. After that, the club wanted to contract Michael Ollis from Crystal Palace, as discussed by the Top Flight. Also in the list of club position targets is a striker, to compete with Nicholas Jackson and also other goalkeepers. With Kepa leaving for Real Madrid, Chelsea still have to deal with expenses too. People like Romelu Lukaku, Judge Ziyech, Malang Sarr and Callum Hudson-Odoi all need to find a new club. This is likely to be the end of a very busy window for Todd Boehly and Bidat Abalai.